Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff there I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot on YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all, I know how much you all love our corrupt government and our wonderful IRS. So I wanted to give you this address. Don't worry, I will also put it in the description box below. It's a long address. Be sure and get this address if you think that you don't pay enough income tax and you want to give your wonderful government a little extra of your hard-earned money. You know, if you're feeling guilty, you know. If you want to give them more of your money, you're in luck because they've set up an address for you to do just that. The address is as followed, and I will put it in the description box below. I know I'm going to send them a gift. They may not like it, but I'm going to send them a gift. Okay, the address is Gifts to the United States, U.S. Department of Treasury. Reporting and Analysis, Branch 2. P.O. Box 1328, Parkersburg, West Virginia, 26106-1328. Or you could send your extra gifts to me and I will forward it on to them just as soon as I can get around to it. Y'all, I will put the address in the description box below so you can send your gifts. I can't wait to send mine. Y'all, I just wanted to tell you about this address because I know you must feel a little guilty having all this new money under the Biden administration. You know, he said you have more money than you've ever had, and now it's because of his administration. So, if y'all feel guilty, go ahead and write them a check. If you want to, send it to me. I'll get it to them. Have you noticed that we are seeing a lot more of Joe Biden lately? And if you've seen my video the other day where I was talking about little Joe and the signs of dementia and all that kind of stuff, I was telling you about my mama's battle with dementia. Here is a perfect example how family members takes care of a dementia patient. They speak up for them. They take them by the hand and pull them away from the crowd, just like she did on a little video that I seen from Easter with little Joe. You know, up until this last week, you never seen Jill Biden. You never knew anything about, you never seen her do anything, what she's doing or nothing like that. But now you see her all the time. I seen the Easter video where Jill and Joe was reading children's books, and Jill kept talking to Joe as if he was a child. This is another thing that you have to do to a lot of dementia patients. You have to speak to them in a childlike voice, not to upset them. The Biden administration and Joe Biden is still dead set on getting the Build Back Broke bill passed. I don't think this bill will ever get passed until they overhaul the whole thing, or maybe even just dump it in the garbage where it should have been dumped a long time ago and start from scratch. But what Senator MANCHIN said, you know, this bill will never pass unless they get Senator Manchin on board with it. But he said this Build Back Better bill is dead unless they do something for the American people and make it a lot smaller so it don't increase the national debt. But for this, the Democrat Party is not letting Joe Manchin play any reindeer games. They are not even talking to Joe Manchin. But Joe Manchin is standing his ground. Joe Manchin said he wants a bill that will lower the national debt. He wants to get this by raising taxes on big corporations and the rich people. He wants to reduce the price on prescription drugs so government programs can save money on these drugs. Notice how he says this is government programs. He didn't say anything about you saving money. With the tax on the rich and the money saved from prescription drugs, he wants to use half of this money to pay down the country's debt. Good idea to me. On the other half of the money, he will let the Democrats use it for whatever's their top priority at the time. Now that I'm not okay with, because they will squander that money any way they can. We need a dead set plan for this money now before we get into it. We can't just give them a blank check. Y'all, thank you all so much for all your support here. I really do appreciate you being here every day with me. Please comment below what you feel about all this stuff that the American people are having to endure right now from our great leaders. Y'all, this Build Back Broke bill, it's not a whole lot of help in there for the American people in the short term. Now, in the long term, yes, there is help in there. But short term is what we're worried about right now, right? We're not worried about 10 years from now. We're trying to get through today. The only thing I see right now that will help us in the short term is the lower drug prices. If they really want to get this Build Back Better bill, I call it broke bill, if they really want to get this passed, all they have to do is add a stimulus check to it, or maybe the raise for Social Security that they promised. I mean, the student loan even would get it passed, I think. But they have to put something in it that's going to help the American people bigly right now. If they do this, I'm sure they could get it passed. But they won't do it because simply they don't care. If they did this, we could see right now who wants to help. If they vote yes on it with a stimulus check or a raise for Social Security or student loan, if they vote yes, it shows that they want to help. If they vote no, well, we know that they need their pink slip in the midterm. The 8th busload of illegal criminals from our southern border is now on the way to Washington, D.C., courtesy of Greg Abbott, governor of Texas. Thank you so much, Greg Abbott. To this I say, hell yes, it's about time that Joe Biden is united with his people. Little Red Lion Hood, Jen Psaki, blamed the border police many times for whipping the illegals. The people coming into our country illegally, she made everyone believe that they was being whipped with those horse reins. They was not, and it was proven that they did not ever hit any of them with a horse rein. They was controlling their horse. But now it's been proven that it didn't happen the way Jen Psaki kept saying on TV, but she refuses to apologize to the Border Patrol. What a hunk of crap Jen Psaki is. Please don't forget, in the midterm elections, we have to get these people out. Your vote is your voice. Please let your voice be heard with your voice. If you don't vote, you're not helping no one, and you have no room to complain. You have to do your part to make them do their part. Again, thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Please comment below, unload in my comment section. Let me know exactly how you feel about all this stuff. Please keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people in Washington that's supposed to be making the decisions for us. Say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all, and I will see you this afternoon. Ciao.